And I got a power steering line that they designed a car around the power steering line. Hello everybody. We've got a 2006 Buick Lucerne CXS in the shop. It's got the 4.6 Cadillac engine in it. North Star engine. And it's got a power steering leak. Let's see if we can find it. Alright, I got it up in the air. And this is on the driver's side. It's got a return line that runs across the top of this subframe here. It's running back across the front and then up to the power steering pump. It looks like they built this car around this line, to be honest. So they had a line and said, hey, let's build a car. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do to get this off. I've never done one of these. So we'll just start tearing it apart here and see how it comes out. Okay, that line hooks up to the rack and pinion unit. It's kind of like on the right top one. I've got a 18 millimeters crow foot hooked to that line. Maybe we'll use a wrench, it'll be tough. I'm gonna try to get it out with that crow's foot there. I got that crow's foot on a swivel with the extension. I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll try it. Okay, that extension and swivel didn't work out too well. So I just used this ratchet and just went up between the sway bar and the hose, got on it, and got it broke loose. Now on that power steering line, I'm on the driver's side here, that runs on top of this subframe rail. And we won't be able to see it. You'll have to feel for it through here, but there's a plastic loop clip on it that has to be undone. Okay, on the front side of this line, right here's the line. I'm trying to get a light here in place where you can see it. There's a clip here that clips that line in. You just need to pop that up. That's that line free here up front. This is up on the front subframe. Okay, next I have the car on the ground. I'm going to have to remove this hose off of the power steering pump. Just remove that clamp and take this hose loose, just like that. Then there is a 13 millimeter bolt right here. It's hooked to a bracket on that line. Remove that. Okay, I was going to try to start pulling this line down. It wouldn't come down because this pressure line is in the way. So we're going to have to remove that pressure line where it hooks to the rack and pinion right here where my finger's at. This way I got it broke loose. But I used that same ratchet and crow's foot to get it loose. And don't forget your O-rings when you go back with new lines. They'll have O-rings on the end of these hoses. Pull that down out of the way. Let's see if we can get this line to pull down. It's hard to do one-handed. Okay, we got it down to there. Now we're going to see if that'll push, that line will push forward enough to get this end here out. So I'm trying to pull this line down right here, and there's not enough room between this transmission and this subframe. Here's the other end of this line. So what I'm going to try to do is I need more room between this transmission and this subframe. So I've got a jack here, a support jack, up here on the transmission. And I'm going to attempt to lower this left side, this is the driver's side, subframe down. I'm just going to loosen these subframe bolts right here. First I'm going to undo these transmission mount bolt of nuts that sit right here. Do not remove these subframe bolts all the way out if you don't have anything supporting it. You just want to loosen, like this one up, then go to this one and loosen it up. We're just going to loosen this up enough to drop this down a little. These are 18mm. I'll take these all the way out of the transmission mount. Do not take them all the way out. It probably wouldn't be a good idea to put a jack under this when you're doing it. Where the line was leaking is rusted out right there. It's real weak. Got to bring this rear part out like that. Just watch how you're pulling it out. So now we'll work on getting this front out. Okay, now we're going to work on trying to get this front out. It runs right here by the compressor. Runs up past the alternator pulley and then up to the top. And it's got a bracket on it. It's also hooked to that line. So we're just going to try to pull it down. You have to twist it around up there at the top to try to get it to clear. So I'm going to put the camera back down because I can't do it one-handed. Okay, this oil filter is going to have to come off. It's in the way of that line. Doing all right.
What you got there?
And I got a power steering line that they designed a car around the power steering line.
Man, that looks like a Buick.
Huh? Crazy, ain't it? And it don't want to come out.
You're trying to get it out or back in?
I'm just trying to get it out. But it's not cooperating.
You're trying to get it out without cutting it, obviously, so don't get the right one back.
Right. I don't even know if they got me the right one. I think the one they got me is for a car with the 3800 in it. This has got that big V8 in it. It's kind of rare to have that engine in these. So they may not even make an aftermarket line for it.
You gonna have to bend that yourself?
Huh?
You got to bend that yourself?
What's that?
You have to bend the line yourself?
No. Like I said, they got me a line, but I don't think it's the right one. So I just push this up above this bracket, this control arm, bracket here on the back. Get it worked around some of these lines. Just want to watch how it's coming out, so when you go back in with it. Feed it back through this top. There we have it. Man, oh boy. Alright everybody, that first power steering line that they sent me is the wrong one. It was through Federated. This is through Napa. This power steering line here looks like the one I'm needing. The part number, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a NPS 76765. My cost on it was $55.34. So now when you go back with it, just go back the same way that you took it off. Just pay attention how you take it off. Hope that helped somebody. Thanks for watching.